Yo, yo, yo. What's good, everybody? Just coming through. I'm gonna try to keep this to about 8 minutes or less, preferably less. If more, we'll just go with it, right? But this is I have what I think is the illest take that I ever said over a microphone. And so it's twofold, right? I think what we have to say is twofold. It is I'm gonna try to keep it under. As soon as I started that, then my dog Benny started barking. But anyways, so I'm over the PTSD stuff as a Knicks fan, right? Salute to Corey Lee. Corey Lee in the building. Coach is in the building. Shout out to Bully King Ribby in the building. What's good, everybody? Um, I'm over the PTSD stuff, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yo, I spent like an hour earlier today arguing with Anthony D over some PTSD type stuff. And in the midst of that conversation, I realized I no longer want to drag dead bodies of what the Knicks used to do back in the day compared to how good this team is right now. Right? Cormega's in the building. Salute. Bronx Kicks for Life is in the building. Yo, as a yeah, I promise I'm gonna try to be short with this part because I got another part I want to get to all within 8 minutes. But yeah, man, I'm just tired of dragging dead bodies all the time. Every time the Knicks fail at something, we bring up Carmelo Anthony. Oh man, we don't want it to be like the Melo trade all over again, right? Yo, I'm so past that at this moment. Big Kappa, what's good? I see you, boss. I see you, boss. Yo, I'm so tired of the the Mello got blocked at the rim by Hibbert. I'm so past the John Starks game 7. I'm so past the Pat Ewing finger roll, right? I'm so past the Charles Smith thing, man. I'm telling y'all, man, let it go. Let it go. Yo, earlier I was eating, you know what I'm saying, just in there, just chilling. You know what I'm saying? The boss lady made me a excellent breakfast. I had got off the mic arguing and all that stuff. And earlier on in the day, the 718 boys was rocking. And I felt like I had some legit questions I needed to have answers to some smart people in Nick's universe, right? Some questions about today and the future. And I realized that I can't answer the questions for today and the future because, like in the immortal words of the great American poet Noriega, there's a body in the trunk. And so I realized I can't even enjoy how good the Knicks are now because I always look back at what happened back in the day, right? And so and so while that might be offensive to some, right? I realized listen, earlier today, I took a wade in the water. Y'all remember that old song that y'all people used to take y'all to church and y'all used to sing that song, Wade in the Water? I just took a wade in the water Yo, I don't even know what happened, man. My system is going haywire. I might have to do a live stream to fix this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. My mic just, I think I'm having a browser issue. And so I'm having a browser issue with the mic and the camera. So I might have to do like a live stream after this and just test the waters. And so I thought it was gonna be like 8 minutes. Look like it's gonna be more like 9 or 10 minutes. But so I'm gonna encourage all of y'all to let it go. Like some of that stuff that's been holding us back, let it go. Let it go. The Jeff Van Gundy holding on to Alonzo Mourning calf, let it go. Right? Just let some of that stuff go. Right? We need to legit start thinking about what the future of New York Knicks basketball is and what our part is in it. And no lie, I talked to Queen B, BK Steph earlier. Right? I talked to her for about an hour. I was like, Queen B, what are we gonna do to clean up some of this stuff that everybody complains about? And as I had the conversation with her, I realized that all of us have a part to play in it. Maybe we can be more positive when we talk about our players. Maybe we could be more positive on how we think about our players, right? Right? Because here's the thing that makes sense in my mind, but I think for some of us it won't make sense. Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle will probably make the All Star team, right? But for that occasion, we'll give them the soft golf clap, like. But if Julius Randle was to give the Garden a thumbs down again, we'll be out here raising hell, right? And shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't we add positive energy to positive vibes? Shouldn't we add positive energy to things that happen that are good for our organization, our players, and things in Nick's universe? And for the bad things, should we not acknowledge the bad things, right? Learn our lesson and move on? I think these are the type things that we probably have to embrace going forward. Supporting our players when good things happen, give them credit for the good things that happen. When bad things happen, learn our lesson and move on. Right? But we can't move on because we always have a body in the trunk. Second part of this thing is the Knicks need a power forward in the short term. The Knicks need a power forward in the short term, right? PJ Washington. Yo, with PJ Washington, you got PJ Washington. That name is so Queens. That's the Queensest name you ever heard. How many Washingtons y'all know in Queens? How many Washingtons y'all know in Jersey City? Right? PJ Washington. He with a name like that, he belong in the city, right? What's New Orleans gonna do? What's New Orleans gonna do? New Orleans gonna they gonna do something, man, because they're gonna do something. I have a feeling, but I want the Knicks to be there if they fumble the bag, if they get clumsy with it. Hey, Coach, I think I'm gonna do a live stream after this. Lee, I think I'm gonna do a live stream after this just to test this stuff. Clear, I've been glitching the whole time. I'm up here looking like Max Headroom, right? But PJ Washington, that's a New York Knicks name. GI is in the building. North Jersey is in the building. As I was rinsing off the PTSD earlier today, man, I had an argument with Anthony D on Old School Knicks, and I was like, yo, what am I even doing up here? Why am I rehashing stuff over and 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 into perpetuity? Why am I like, carrying the scars of previous generations? Why can't I just enjoy OG Ananobi for what he is? Why can't I just enjoy OG Ananobi? Hey, GI and Corey Lee, everybody, man, I'm gonna do a live stream after this just to um test 1 2 1 2 1 2, right? PJ Washington, I know yo, PJ Washington, come on, bro. You can come here and be the short-term answer for us. And when Randall get back, you can get back doing what you're doing. We just need a big energy guy and whatever just to fill in. You know what I'm saying? Just to be the chaperone, the substitute teacher until Randall get back. Just to make sure OG and Anobi don't take up too much of a load. And then we can go from there when Randall get back. And in these last 60 or so seconds, what I'm going to say to everybody is I would even consider bringing Obi Toppin back. I would consider it. I would consider it. I would consider bringing Obi back. Right? Give Obi what would Indiana want for an Obi? I would offer them Quentin Grimes for Obi Toppin straight up. I would offer them Quentin Grimes for Obi Toppin straight up. They need wing defenders, and we need a backup four. They need wing defense, and we need a backup four. What's the word? So, and I'm gonna wrap this up just real quick because I see that it's mad glitchy or whatever. I think I may have too much stuff running on the system at one time, but I'm gonna do a test live stream right after this, just so that I can work through some things. Saying while rocking or whatever. Y'all are be welcome to. I'm not gonna send a link out to 1,000 different people. I'm gonna just put the link in the chat, man. And then if you want to come up and rock, but hey, the PTSD era of being a Knicks fan should be over, right? It should be over, right? And consider PJ Washington, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy. And if we get desperate enough, I think we should even consider Obi Toppin. That's all I got on that note, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. Thank y'all for watching this. Peace, everybody.